I would like to thank James Owens for sending me this story, and I vividly remember this particular case right here because of the imagery of this person's image, but I just could not remember their name. But now it's all coming back to me, and this is more of an update video. So this person's name is Kraigen Grooms. He's 19 years of age, and last July, he was charged with the rape of a 1-year-old child. You know, he went to jail, he went to prison, whatever. Then he got put onto trial in which he pleaded not guilty. Not guilty, which he pleaded guilty. What I'm starting to realize now more than ever is when individuals like this do these kinds of crimes and they plead guilty, they get a plea deal. So now, whenever someone like him, or let's say a palm-colored individual, does a crime and they plead guilty, just know that they're looking at a plea deal coming their way, meaning they're not going to get not that much jail time, not any jail time, maybe probation, or they're not going to get any of the above. This guy's not getting any jail time. He's not getting any probation. The only thing he's going to have to do is register as a sex offender for life. And they had solid proof that this person did what he did. But you will not believe as to the reason as to why he's not going to jail. I already read it in the article, but I'm going to read through the article, and when I get to that point, I'm going to stop. In July, Kraigen Grooms, age 19, pleaded guilty to 1 count of engaging in a lascivious act with a child. Wapello County Attorney Gary Oldenburger told KTVO that Grooms, aka Kraigen Simmers, was sentenced on that charge on Monday. Wapello County Attorney Gary Oldenburger defended the plea deal in a statement Thursday in an effort, he said, to correct grossly inaccurate information being spread about the case. One of the most significant factors affecting the outcome of this case was that the parents of the victim did not wish Grooms to go to prison or serve significant jail time. Their primary concern was that he receive treatment. So you want to know why he's not going to jail? The parents suggested that he didn't go. Now, that's why I said this is very interesting. It wasn't the decision of the jury. It wasn't the decision of the judge. The parents of the 1-year-old who was raped by this guy suggested he do not do any jail time, but to only receive treatment. So I question these parents. So it was apparently okay for this guy to rape your child and not serve any jail time for it. That's what makes this even more interesting and very rare, because I've never heard this before. In every type of rape case involving a child that I've done, I've never heard would a parent recommend that the perpetrator who did it, who was the suspect, to not serve any jail time. Now, I'd expect that to come from the jury or the judge, but not from the parents. And they took it and they ran with it. They took their decision and they ran with that decision. Grooms received a 10-year suspended sentence and 5 years of supervised release. He will be required to register as a sex offender for life. Grooms was just 17 in the spring of 2014 when he was arrested for sexually assaulting a 1-year-old child. Now, this was 5 years. It was 5 years ago when this occurred. Law enforcement officials told KTVO at that time there was videotape evidence of the assault at that time. So what in the world did they do with it is the question. Grooms was in custody until he pleaded guilty this summer. He was released at that time, but required to submit to GPS monitoring. He underwent at least 2 mental health evaluations while he was in custody. All right, something seems a little bit off about those dates. If it says he was 17 in the spring of 2014 and he's 19 now, I think they probably messed something up about that. But anyway, this says a lot. Because remember, I just did a story about the black guy in Kansas who just kissed that white chick, even though I already know where y'all going with that. but it wasn't rape. But they gave him 12 years and a lifetime probation after having to serve a 12-year bid. This guy actually sexually assaulted a 1-year-old. They have it on tape, but because the parents suggest that he gets treatment, he doesn't get any jail time, but the only thing that happens with him is he registers as a sex offender. All they got to do is keep his image hidden for a while, or go someplace where nobody knows who he is, and he can easily float through life unscathed. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.